The moment a potential client discovers you online, their experience has already begun. Yet most coaches focus on improving their coaching skills while neglecting the systems that actually determine whether clients stay, refer, or leave. Today we're fixing that disconnect. I'm going to show you exactly how to create a streamlined client experience that feels personal, professional, and completely effortless for both you and your clients. Ready to transform how your business runs behind the scenes? Let's dive in. Welcome, coaches. I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager, business coach, and your guide on this journey towards not just building a successful coaching business, but creating a transformative one. You want to grow your coaching business while leading your best life, and I'm here to share tips, tricks, and strategies to make that dream achievable. With years of experience in the coaching industry, I've helped countless coaches move from feeling completely overwhelmed and chaotic to calm and thriving using my Coach to CEO framework. So if you feel like you're ready to transform your business, then you are in the right place, my friend. Let's talk about when the client experience actually begins. Many coaches think that it starts after a contract is signed or the first session is booked. But the reality is much different. Your client experience begins the moment someone discovers you, whether that's through a social media post, a podcast interview, or a Google search. Every touch point shapes their perception of what it would be like to work with you. Think about it. When a potential client fills out your contact form, how quickly do you respond? When they book a discovery call, what information do you provide? These seemingly small interactions set powerful expectations. If your pre-client experience is disjointed or confusing, they'll assume the same about working with you. Now, successful coaches know that these invisible factors, things like response time, clarity of communication, ease of scheduling, they do more than build credibility than any certification or testimonial does. When a prospect experiences a smooth and thoughtful process before paying you a dime, they naturally project that level of care onto your actual coaching skills. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Clients who experience a seamless journey from prospect to paying client are significantly more likely to complete your programs, implement your advice, and refer others to you. Why? Because they're not wasting mental energy figuring out your systems. They're fully focused on the transformation that you're providing. And this is why having streamlined systems isn't just about saving you time, although that's definitely a fantastic benefit. It's also about creating the psychological safety and confidence your clients need to feel fully engaged with your coaching. When clients know exactly what to expect and how things work, they can direct their energy towards the actual work that you're doing together rather than figuring out logistics. So before we dive into the how-to, I want you to consider this mindset shift. Your client experience isn't separate from your coaching. It's an essential part of it, and improving it might just be the highest leverage activity that you can focus on for client results, retention, and referrals. And one final thought before we move on to the specifics. While creating a stellar client experience is crucial, it must be sustainable for you too. The most effective systems balance the client needs with your own business boundaries and workflow preferences. I've seen too many coaches constantly modifying their processes to accommodate every unique client request, creating a patchwork of exceptions and manual workarounds that eventually become unmanageable. I want you to remember that a truly streamlined experience isn't about saying yes to every client preference. It's about creating clear, consistent processes that serve the majority of your clients exceptionally well while preserving your time and energy. Your systems should reflect how you work best while guiding clients through a thoughtful journey. And this balance is what makes a client experience both remarkable and sustainable. So now that we understand the importance of a streamlined client experience, let's break down the essential elements that make it work. First, I want you to visualize your client journey as a complete map, from their very first interaction with your content all the way through to becoming a raving fan who refers others to you. This journey typically has 5 key phrases: awareness, consideration, decision, service delivery, and advocacy. Most coaches focus almost exclusively on service delivery, the actual coaching, while neglecting the other 4 phases that actually determine your business success. Let's look at the critical touch points in each phase that need optimization. In the awareness phase, this includes things like your social media presence, website navigation, and how easy it is to learn about your services. Ask yourself, is your information readily available? Can potential clients quickly understand what you offer and who it's for? During the consideration phase, focus on your lead magnets, email nurture sequences, and how you educate prospects. This is where potential clients are evaluating whether you're the right coach for them, so you'll want to make this process really clear. The decision phase includes your discovery call process, proposal delivery, contract signing, and payment. Each of these steps should be smooth, professional, and inspire confidence. Service delivery encompasses your welcome process, session preparations, coaching calls, resource sharing, and progress tracking. And this is where most coaches focus, but it should be a part of a larger integrated experience. And finally, the advocacy phase involves your offboarding process, testimonial collection, and referral systems. This is an often neglected phase, and it's actually your pipeline to sustainable growth. Now, how do you audit your current client experience? Well, the best way is to start by experiencing it yourself. Go through each step as if you were a new client. Sign up for your own lead magnet. Book a call on your calendar. Notice where you feel confusion, hesitation, or where things take longer than they should. Better yet, ask a colleague to do this for you and provide feedback. Look for these common friction points. Too many back and forth emails to schedule appointments. Unclear next steps after someone has expressed interest. Disjointed systems requiring multiple logins. Inconsistent communication timing or tone. And manual processes that could be automated. When it comes to technology, remember that your goal is enhancement, not complication. So you don't need a dozen different tools. You just need the right ones that work together. For most coaches, the essentials would include something like a professional scheduling system that syncs with your calendar, a client management platform for contracts and forms, a secure payment processor, and possibly a client portal for resource sharing. The best technology feels invisible to your clients while making your life dramatically easier. Choose tools that integrate well and prioritize user experience over fancy features. And remember that the goal isn't to create the most high-tech experience, it's to create the most thoughtful one, where your clients feel guided, supported, and clear at every step of their journey with you. Here's a telling insight from my own business. When potential clients come to my discovery calls, one of the first things they often say is, "I love your onboarding process. Your emails are so friendly. Can you build that for me?" Now, this is powerful for 2 reasons. First, it shows that clients are actively evaluating my systems even before they speak to me. And second, it demonstrates how my client experience can actually become a selling point and service inspiration. When prospects experience your streamlined systems, they don't just want your coaching, they want the entire experience that you've created. This positions you not just as an expert in your coaching niche, but someone who truly understands the client journey from start to finish. Now, one of the most powerful tools for streamlining your client experience is automation. And when done right, automation creates consistency, saves time, and enhances the personal aspects of your coaching relationship. When done poorly, it makes clients feel like just another number in your system. The key is understanding that automation should enhance the human connection, not replace it. Think of automation as handling the predictable, repetitive tasks so that you can focus your energy on the high-value, personalized aspects of coaching. But what about the balance? What should you automate? Well, you could start with these areas. First up, scheduling and reminders. Using a scheduling tool that sends automatic confirmations and reminders eliminates the back and forth emails and reduces no-shows significantly. Second, routine information gathering. Forms for intake questionnaires, session preparation, and feedback can be automatically sent at the right time in your client journey. And third is basic educational content. Standard resources, welcome information, and frequently asked questions can be delivered automatically based on where a client is in their journey. Fourth is payment processing and receipts. Automating invoices, payment reminders, and receipts creates a professional experience while ensuring that you get paid on time. Now, I want to briefly touch on the common automation mistakes that I see coaches make, because these can make or break your system. And the biggest is over-automation, trying to automate every single touch point. When you automate too much, the client experience feels robotic and impersonal. And another mistake is poor timing, so sending too many automated messages too close together, which overwhelms clients. Perhaps the most damaging mistake is an inconsistent voice. When your automated messages sound nothing like you, it creates a disconnect when clients actually speak with you. Your automation should capture your unique tone and personality. Never use the system emails in your systems. So what should you never automate? First, responses to specific questions or concerns. So when a client reaches out with a problem, they deserve a personal response. Second is delivery of difficult news or feedback. This also warrants a human touch. And third is relationship building moments, like celebrating client wins or acknowledging personal milestones. So as a rule of thumb, when it comes to technology recommendations, focus on integration rather than quality. For most coaches, the foundation should be a comprehensive CRM that handles multiple aspects of your client experience. Moxie, Dubsado, or Honeybook are all excellent all-in-one options that include client management, scheduling, contracts, forms, and payment processing in one seamless platform. And if you're nurturing leads before they become clients, you might also want a dedicated email marketing platform like ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit for one-to-many email needs. Though many coaches find that their CRM's one-to-one email capabilities usually suffice for their needs. The key is simplicity. Fewer systems with deeper integration creates a more seamless experience for both you and your clients. You'll want to choose tools that minimize the number of platforms you need to manage while still providing a professional and streamlined experience. So with the systems and the automation aspects covered, let's talk about what truly matters, and that's maintaining the human connection while scaling your coaching business. Because let's be honest, your clients aren't coming to you just for efficiency. They want transformation that feels personal and meaningful. The beauty of having streamlined systems is that they free you to be more present and active when it truly counts. When you're not constantly handling administrative tasks, you can focus your energy on creating genuine connections with your client. Let's look at personalization techniques that actually scale. So in things like emails, you'll want to use merge fields that are strategically in your automated communications. And beyond just using the client's name, you can reference specific information that they've shared with you through intake forms. Something as simple as, I noticed that you mentioned, and then add their specific goal in your questionnaire. Makes a templated email feel personally crafted. Video is another powerful tool for personalization at scale, and a short personalized welcome video for new clients takes just minutes to record, but makes a lasting impression. I've had clients tell me that they've watched their welcome video multiple times because it made them feel so valued right from the start. Think about strategic moments for direct engagement, times when your personal touch will have the biggest impact. The beginning of the relationship is crucial. That first welcome call or message really sets the tone. Similarly, milestone moments like completing assessments or reaching the halfway point of your program deserve your direct attention. Transitions are another critical moment. When a client is moving from one phase of your program to another, a personal check-in helps maintain gain momentum and shows you're truly invested in their journey. Even with robust systems, there are simple ways to make clients feel special. Consider keeping a client preferences document where you note personal details they mention, things like their favorite coffee shop, upcoming vacations, children's names, or work challenges. Referencing these details naturally in conversations shows that you're listening and that they're more than just another client. Small, unexpected touches can also create memorable moments. A handwritten note mailed at a significant milestone, a resource sent because it made you think of their specific situation, or a voice message just to celebrate a win that they've shared. These gestures take minimal time but have maximum impact. The goal is to create what I call signature experiences, distinct elements of your coaching practice that clients remember and talk about. Maybe it's your in-depth welcome kit, your thoughtful session follow-ups, or your unique goal-setting process. These signature experiences become part of your brand and set you apart in a crowded coaching market. Now, remember that systems and personal connections aren't opposing forces. They're complementary. The most effective coaches use systems to handle routine tasks so that they can pour their energy into meaningful relationship building. Your clients will feel the difference. Okay, so we've covered a lot, and I know what you're probably thinking. Enough with the theory, Jackie, just give me the action items. So let's talk about implementation. I'm going to share a simple 3-phase framework with you that will help you transform your client experience without you getting overwhelmed. Phase 1 is about mapping your ideal client journey and identifying friction points. So I want you to start by documenting every touch point a client has with your business, from their first interaction with your content to their final session with you. Include everything: emails, forms, calls, resource delivery, payment processes, and follow-ups. Now, as you map this journey, be honest about where clients might experience confusion, delays, or frustration. Common friction points include unclear next steps, too many different tools or logins, inconsistent communication, or processes that require them to repeat information that they've already provided. As I mentioned earlier, a really good way to do this is to experience your own client journey. Sign up for your lead magnet, book a call on your calendar, or have somebody on your team or a colleague go through your onboarding process and give you the feedback. Often what seems clear to us is confusing to someone else experiencing it for the first time. Phase 2 focuses on choosing your tools and building your streamlined system. So start with the core platform that will serve as the foundation for your client experience. For many coaches, this is a simple, comprehensive CRM like Moxie that can handle scheduling, contracts, forms, and client communication all in one place. And then instead of implementing everything at once, focus on the highest impact areas first. Usually this means your onboarding process and session delivery workflow. Create templates for common communications, design forms that gather exactly the information that you need and nothing more, and set up automations for predictable, repeatable tasks. Remember that consistency is key. Use the same visual elements, tone of voice, and communication styles across all touch points. Your entire client experience should feel cohesive and not like different parts of your business are disconnected from each other. Phase 3 is about testing, gathering feedback, and continuously improving. No system is perfect from the start, so plan to refine your client experience over time. Ask for specific feedback about the process, not just your coaching, at key moments in the client journey. Questions like, was there any part of the onboarding process that felt unclear or confusing? Or is there anything that would have made your experience smoother? These can provide valuable insights. Pay special attention to clients who seem confused or are asking a lot of questions. They're highlighting areas where your systems need more clarity. As your business grows, regularly revisit your client experience. What worked perfectly with the first 5 clients might need adjustment when you have 20. Technology options also continue to improve, so what was the best solution a year ago might not be today. The beautiful thing about this approach is that you don't have to get everything started all at once and be perfect. Start with mapping, implement improvements for the most critical touch points, gather feedback, and keep refining. Your client experience will become more effective and streamlined with every iteration. And remember that the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every improvement you make to your client experience compounds over time, leading to higher satisfaction, better results, more referrals, and a coaching business that's both more impactful and easier to run. If you found the information in this video resonated with you and you're ready to transform your client experience but aren't sure where to start, I'd love to help. Book a synergy call with me to discuss your specific challenges and how we can build an effective, streamlined system that works for both you and your clients. I've put the link in the description below. I've also created the ultimate coaching business checklist that walks you through all of the essential elements of a professional coaching practice, including client experience touchpoints. Whether you're just starting out or looking to streamline your existing systems, this checklist will help you ensure that you are focusing on the necessary areas to run a successful and thriving coaching business. And you can download it using the link that I popped in the comments to make sure that you're not missing out on any critical components that you need to reach your goals. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one element of your client experience that you're most proud of, or an area that you know needs improvement? Share them in the comments so that we can learn from each other's successes and challenges. And remember, a thoughtfully designed client experience isn't just good for your clients. It's the foundation of a sustainable coaching business that you'll love running. So until next time, keep making your client experiences as remarkable as your coaching.